Will your auto insurance cover a rental car if you're in an accident? Hey, well, that's today's insurance question, so stick around. How's it going, everyone? I'm Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance, and today we're talking about something pretty simple, pretty easy, and chances are you've probably been asked this question when purchasing your own auto insurance policy, and is, will it cover a rental car if you wreck your car and it's in the shop for a couple days and you need something to get around? And the answer is yes, if you add the coverage. You have the option to add it to pretty much any auto policy for a couple bucks, where they will give you a rental reimbursement for a specific period of time. Whether it's 25 bucks a day, 30 bucks a day. It's really going to depend on the company and the options that they have. But you can add it pretty easily to any auto policy. What you're going to want to consider, though, when thinking about adding this is, do you have other means of transportation? Do you have an extra car lying around that you could borrow from somebody, a family member, a friend? You have a beater that's sitting up on the side of the house? And those are the scenarios that you're going to want to think through if you actually need the coverage. Because if you have a spare vehicle available to you, well, you're probably not going to need rental reimbursement. You also have to consider how many times would you actually need to use this. I mean, it's not like you're going to wreck your car every week and need a rental car pretty often. So, I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to have it on there just as a nice thing to have, knowing that you will probably rarely use it? Or, do you want to just deal with the inconvenience and bum some rides if and when you need to have that happen? I mean, don't look at me, don't call me, I won't give you a ride. I mean, maybe if you're in the neighborhood, I might pick you up, but other than that, no. So that's it real quick. That's today's insurance question. Rental reimbursement is what it's officially called. It is covered on almost all auto insurance policies if you do elect to add it on. Just a few questions to keep in mind the next time you look to consider that benefit and if it's worth your time and money. So, but of course, we are doing these questions 5 days a week. Every day we are open for business. We're answering a question for you. Of course, if you have a question that you would love an answer to, well, I'd be happy to provide it with you. Feel free to leave a comment below wherever you're finding this video. I'll be glad to answer that question in an upcoming video. Of course, if you want to talk a little bit more about your rental transportation needs and how they may impact your life if and when they are needed, well, I would love to, again, dive into the specifics of your situation a little bit more. If you are so inclined to have a conversation, be happy to talk with you. Feel free to reach out to me through email, joey@jingolainsurance.com. Or, of course, you can just pick up the phone. It's going to ring right to that guy right behind me. I promise it's a real working phone. And love to talk with you. That information is below this video. But, of course, as always, I am Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance. Take it easy, everyone. And then you also have to consider yourself, I mean, how many times